What is up, guys? I'm Koba the Gorilla. This is episode 114 of the Off Topic Podcast. Of course, I'm with my right hand.
I'm H right here and live, ready to bring you guys something new, something, again, fresh episodes.
Yeah, fresh episodes.
Because that's what we like doing.
Every Monday at 5 a.m. Anyway, what's up, brother? There's a lot going on in the world today.
I know there is. Besides Mac Miller's birthday, which is not too important, you know?
Yeah, we were talking about that before. Like, does it count as a birthday if you're already dead? Like,
No.
I'm really not trying to be a dick.
It's not, because imagine they did really count it.
Yeah.
Then the oldest person in the earth would be 1 million, 2 million years old.
Yeah, I know. They would be like, happy birthday, Jesus.
Like it's game over.
Yeah, I know. I feel like he blew up more after he died.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he was never good, but
He was pretty good.
he did that thing where at first he really tried to rap, and then after that he more did like just like sad like R&B songs.
Yeah,
where he didn't try to rap anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed like white rappers do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like MGK first really tried to rap and like he got signed and
but
everything.
Eminem took him out the game nasty.
Yeah, but he always sucked though.
Yeah.
Like he was always really bad.
Well, he left the worst way though.
Yeah, he
The
became
embarrassing way.
Like you're making emo songs when you're like 40 already.
Yeah.
Like that's like embarrassing.
It is.
But I noticed like Mac Miller changed his style.
I feel like it's the drugs they do. They all do the same drug that just gets them sad.
Yeah, like fucking antidepressants.
Yeah,
and
shit like that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is after death.
I don't think remembering the people is bad.
Yeah.
But obviously, like birthdays, like don't say happy birthday. He's dead. You know.
Yeah.
Like don't take a cake to his grave.
I feel like that's for his family to do.
Yeah, like how we mentioned it before the podcast. Like it's his family could do that. You know.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. But when it's fans, like come on.
Were you ever a Mac Miller fan?
No, I just liked a couple songs. So I wasn't like whatever mainstream he had. That's what I like. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. No, I understand.
He wasn't like a guy. Oh, I'm gonna buy his album. You know.
Yeah, like I was never like. I don't mean to be that guy. I don't like to shit on dead people, but like I don't think even to this day, now that he's dead, God rest his soul, like I don't think he's like one of the greats. I think people exaggerate. Like
I don't think he
like,
is.
oh, he was so good, he was so ahead of his time. Like I don't really think he did anything like that ever really blew my
People are
mind.
quick to do that nowadays with that artists, you know?
With the GOAT thing.
Yeah, with
like,
the GOAT,
everyone's so focused on finding the GOAT, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, unfortunately, not everybody. Yeah, they pass away prematurely, but not everybody just because they died, they're the GOAT, you know? Like maybe they were living their peak, and then 10 years after that, they were just gonna be like some drug addicts or like lost in the world of music.
Yeah, I feel like,
you know who I feel wouldn't be a GOAT if they were still alive?
who?
Chalino Sanchez.
You think so?
I think he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
He would be like El Las de la Sierra. Like, they had their moments. And then now, like, you see El Las de la Sierra and you kind of like, oh, I feel bad for this guy. Like, he was just doing coke for the past 10 years lost, you know?
Is he so big now?
He came back all of a sudden, like, last year, like, doing TikToks and everything. I'm not being, like, he's singing everywhere and shit, but I'm not going to pay tickets to see him, you know?
No, yeah, that's
like,
a good way of saying it.
Yeah, like, I don't think Chalino would. If he was still alive, he would just be another guy.
You know who I think, like, speaking of artists, that how it would have been if they were alive? I feel like Juice WRLD would have been way bigger if he didn't die. Like, Juice WRLD, I believe, he died when he was like 22 or something crazy like that.
That's crazy.
Maybe even younger. But I feel like he would have been bigger. I feel like Mac Miller, he had already peaked.
He had already.
With all due respect to him.
No, he did. Yeah, you're right.
And where, like, Juice WRLD had that different sound of, like, during that SoundCloud era when, like, but you could tell he was getting out of that. Like, he wasn't going to be like those rappers that just stayed in the same fucking, you know?
Yeah, genre.
Like, I feel like he would have, like, branched out, and I feel like he would have been here. Like, dude, he had a song with Eminem, you know?
That's cool.
Like, before he died.
Oh, he tried to, I know.
Yeah, Godzilla. Yeah, so I think Juice WRLD is a good example. I feel like he was robbed of success, obviously, you know, drug addictions and stuff. I think Mac Miller would have peaked already.
He had peaked a couple of years before already.
Yeah, so you think Chalino peaked already? Like, that was it?
That he was like in the top of his career.
Yeah.
And from there, like that genre would have been dead and nobody would have cared no more.
That's like old genre, huh?
Yeah, like I respect him. He did have a
of course,
unique voice, but
He did have a unique voice.
You just
I will
gotta,
give him that.
yeah, you just gotta know that genre was gonna die pretty soon, and then people were gonna go into other types of corridos or regional music.
You think like ultimately, if you don't evolve into some sort of party music, you kind of hit your peak when it comes to Spanish music?
No, because look at Luis Miguel.
Yeah.
Luis Miguel is still top. He still sells fucking tours, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people like his music, and it's not reggaeton. It's like, at the end of the day, I feel like if you're a fucking badass at what your genre, like, the genre you focus on, like, you're going to be successful.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt if you move on to another genre, like Peso Pluma has done with reggaeton, Bill Furning with the genre, you know?
But sometimes if you don't do it right,
it could also be a big hit.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like Jerry used to say, if you confuse them, you lose them, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes, like, if you confuse your fan base, it's like, like, what the fuck? Like, for example, I'm a fucking mark for Bring Me the Horizon, but I could admit, like, their last album, it was kind of bad. Like, besides, like, Kingslayer and, like, Ludens, like,
Kingslayer's badass.
Yeah, like, I really didn't care for it. And then, like, Ollie Sykes started doing, like, this weird shit where, like, he would, like, queer bait a lot and, like, act, like, gay.
Oh, really?
He's not gay. Like, he wouldn't, like, kiss, man.
But he would do it, like...
He would dress, like dainty and,
kind of like what other artists have been doing, too. Like, where they... like, I can't think about one right now, but I don't know, man. Where they would dress, like, so feminine, you know?
Yeah, like, I feel like... It kind of threw me off because Ollie was always, like... and I get it. You can't always be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. Like, I don't care that he, you know? But I think it, like, threw me off. Like, he would just wear, like French maid outfits sometimes and, like, do, like... And I noticed, like, that happened after he got with, like, the girl that he's with now. Or his wife. Where, like, she's, like, this Brazilian, like, fashion girl. And you know how fashion's always crazy, right? Like, they'll
like Jaden Smith.
Yeah, like, they'll put on, like, a microwave on your head and they'll call it fashion. Like,
yeah, it's looking...
But so I understand it, like... But I feel like it's so, like... based on her, and I feel like that's what it is, where, like, he got with her and then he started acting like that, and then also, like, she's done like the album covers for, like, the last 2 albums. Like, why is she doing the album covers?
Are they good?
It's not as that they're good or not. I'm already gonna hate it if it's the girlfriend. I don't know if that's weird of me, where, like,
I wouldn't mind if it's cool.
Like, keep her out of the fucking band, you know? Like
yeah, you should know too.
It's annoying. And then, like, there's, like, even Tillian started doing that too. Where, like, like Victoria's vocals is for some of the new songs, like, for the new album. Like, why? Like, she's not a singer.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off. Like, and that's how I felt, like, with Ollie Sykes. And I feel like that's why Jordan Fish left. You know, the dude that does the synth, and stuff like that. Like, he was very, like...
Well, he recently got kicked out.
They parted ways.
Yeah,
I don't want to misinform, but I feel like when they say Bring Me the Horizon has parted ways with Jordan Fish, I feel, what does that mean?
The band is the one that took the choice.
Yeah, like, I'm not firing you. We're parting ways, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's a little weird, you know? But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because I thought it was a little strange. He is, just to give you some perspective, like, all those songs that you know, like Ludens with all, like, the electronic sound, that's Jordan Fish. He was heavy on writing the songs, and if you ever saw them live, you know that he backed up Ollie a lot with the vocals. And now he left the band, and I just thought it was, like, a little weird, you know what I'm saying?
Did you think it was performance-wise, or does this happen a lot, like, when bands, like, get a person after, like, the band has been created and, like, we needed you for this certain era, but nowadays, like, we moved on. Because the reason I'm barely thinking about this, because the reason is 11 years ago when he joined the band, a lot of the EDM electronic stuff was very big into any type of hip hop music, rock music.
That's a great point, actually. You actually asked a great question. I appreciate that. And 11 years, yeah, you got it down right. See, my bro H knows metalcore too. So the band statement reads, Bring Me the Horizon has decided to part ways with Jordan Fish. We want to thank him for the musical journey he took with us and wish him luck with everything in the future. Meanwhile, we will continue to work on brand new music coming very soon. So, and then Jordan Fish said, I'm really grateful for my 11 years with the band and extremely proud of all that we have achieved together. I look forward to hearing what they do next and wish them success in the future. I'm excited to start this next chapter in my music career. So he is going to start making music with this band called Spirit Box. Spirit Box is like, they've been killing it lately. they're Rise Records, so the same record company as Dance Gavin Dance.
Oh shit, nice.
So they've been killing it. Like the girl's the lead singer, she's hot, you know. Like of course people.
Where they based out from?
I don't know. I want to say they're from Sacramento or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's actually they're in British Columbia.
Oh, okay. Over
Yeah,
there.
a Canadian heavy metal band. So that's a good question about, was it he was just for that era? Because I feel like I notice when people leave bands, it's usually creative differences. Like, I don't like the way like our music is going or the direction that our band is
because
going.
one thing you had mentioned to me also was that a lot of people didn't like the electronic style, right?
Yeah, like old school
like
fans.
they wanted like just heavy hardcore metal, right?
Heavy hardcore metal, yeah. They wanted like first album, Bring Me the Horizon.
Could have been at Bring Me the Horizon. Actually listen to their fans at this point. I was like, you know what, let's go back to our roots and gain on, or let's feel that moment of like being at the top, you know, that success.
Oh yeah, I see. So if they do stick to that, then I'll understand it. But I feel like from what I've heard of their recent songs, it's not going in that direction. So I feel like it was Jordan. I don't want to assume, but I feel like it was Jordan thinking like, what's this fool doing lately? Like is he all there? Like are we still a band? Like that type of shit where like I noticed like band members leave like that, where they don't like the direction that certain shit is going. And then, like, all the Slipknot members are leaving. There's only, like, 3 original ones now.
Out
of, like, the 9.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. And now people are saying, like, what's up with Corey Taylor? Like,
what's up with Slipknot, actually? That's my question.
Oh, so a bunch of them just left. It started happening, like, slowly, right? And then now there's only, like 3 of the originals. I think Corey and Clown, and I forgot a few. I can't name all of them. There's, like, 9 of them, to be honest with you. But they've all like left, and that's the thing that like now as a fan you wonder like, like what's going on with like something's got to be wrong if that shit's happening like that, you know?
Yeah.
So now I'm wondering like what direction is Bring Me the Horizon gonna go, because
there's times where also like some band members or artists, vocalists, whatever, sometimes they feel like they've already done their time in that band and they want to look for new things. Like, like let me be in this band where I'm gonna be now the bass or whatever, you know?
No, yeah, that's a really good question, and that does happen.
Because that happens not only in music, but it happens in every single industry where like, you know, I'm done here. I did my part. Time to part ways, you know?
Yeah, no, I totally understand. It's like it's I don't want to say the wrong name, but it's like that. You know how they did the RBD tour again?
Yeah.
Like, one of them was like, I'm not doing it anymore.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, and then he didn't talk shit, but he was just like, that was it. That was a chapter of
I
mine.
think he was doing, like, his own music or his own shit. Or he thought it was like, I'm too old for it already. You know?
His point was like, I'm already at another stage in my life. And like,
correct.
He's not a hater or nothing.
Yeah.
But that definitely does happen. That's a really good point. I feel like, yeah, maybe he just wasn't a fan of the way the band was going, the direction. And I think that's weird because they peaked. And when I say peak, like, this was... biggest Bring Me the Horizon was when they released their album Amo, the one with Nihilist Blues.
15, 14?
I don't know. I think I want to say like 2017, but like that's the album that was nominated for a Grammy, you know.
Damn.
And that was an album that like Jordan Fish like was 2019. That Jordan Fish had like heavy hands on, and like they were nominated for a Grammy. Obviously they didn't win it because they don't respect those bands, but like I feel like, like are you ever gonna reach that point again without Jordan? Maybe not, but I don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I think my thing, if you really want to keep that success, it has to be like just having the same members or having the same formula with different members that are gonna meet those expectations.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
I feel like sometimes they're too easy to like just throw in anybody else, you know. And
yeah, it's hard when there's bands that get like new members. It's hard when they keep it up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like. But I hope they do well. I hope the next album's good, because this last album I was like, damn, like it was really like I didn't really care for it. And I don't want to say that I'm getting older, because I will never be that guy that's like embarrassed, like, I used to like this kind of music.
Yeah.
You know, but I definitely feel like, yeah, I don't know. But that's pretty crazy, bro.
It is.
Yeah, dude, fucking, I hope they do well, you know?
Yeah,
Speaking of music. Peso Pluma is like starting to like branch off to like different shit, huh?
He's been doing reggaeton a lot, which is not I don't think it's a stupid move, because it's also not a genre that's far away from what he's kind of doing, like the new Mexican regional.
Yeah.
Like it's
a little more poppy, right?
Yeah, correct. Like if you told me Peso Blue was gonna be doing a concert with Luke Combs in a country song, like, then yeah, it'd be weird, you know.
That is weird. Yeah,
That'll be weird, but I think he's just having fun playing around with like some certain genres that he knows he can do really well.
Yeah, I don't think he sounds stupid. Like, I mean, no hate, but like, I remember like seeing just videos of like Nathaniel trying to rap. I always thought that was like really weird.
Am I lean? Am I cut?
Yeah,
And the JLP's just laughing at him.
Yeah, like it's just weird, you know. There's times where I feel like as an artist, like not me as an artist, but I'm speaking for him.
Yeah.
Like you should know, like, okay, like this is my limit. Like this is what I'll be good at. Like, keep it fucking simple, you
like
know?
the Shakira song with Fuerza Real was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That was... it's cringe.
It was like Ice Cube with Grupo Frontera or whatever the fuck. It was like,
I think it was Banda El Recodo. I don't even remember who was Banda.
Exactly. We don't even remember.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, exactly.
Oh, MS.
It's a thing where you hear it for a couple weeks, like
Yeah.
here and there, like on TikToks and people posting it. And then after that song will never be
And
remembered.
stupid people commenting on it that it's fire.
Yeah, and then they probably don't even talk anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like done already.
Yeah,
So,
that was the worst collab I've seen in many years.
the Shakira one.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah, that shit was bad. Dude. I never even heard it.
I don't.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't fucking listen to it at all, dude.
To me, the cringiest part is when Shakira's like thinking she's like a cowgirl. Like, oh,
Yeah,
like, bro, you live in Spain, bro. Like,
yeah,
you don't live in fucking Alabama, you know?
yeah, or like even in other places.
You don't
like,
live in the fucking Inland Empire.
I know. No wonder my bro Piqué fucking stepped out of line. You know?
Yeah, Piqué had to have fun with those supermodels.
I know. Fucking Piqué, that nice Casio deal.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a world champ too.
Oh, yeah, and he started the Kings League during that time.
They can never take that away from him,
Fuck,
bro.
nah, fucking streaming on YouTube with over a million views.
Fuck, bro.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't like to involve myself in like marriages that I don't know. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's a bad person because of that. I don't care. Like, I don't think it was cool. Like when she did the diss track, like, that's so cool. Like, you sound hurt.
Yeah.
Like you sound hurt. Like you're Shakira. Like you shouldn't give a fuck. Like you do have more money than him. Like you shouldn't give a fuck. You know.
Yeah.
But like you sound hurt, and like meanwhile this was like with supermodels probably like not giving a fuck. You know.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Like getting his dick sucked in a plane and shit. He over here writing little songs about him and shit.
He was starting new businesses.
Yeah, exactly. Like who gives a fuck? Yeah. You know? But dude, he got a good little space for Coachella this year. That's with Lana Del Rey.
That's hell yeah.
So there's two headliners, 2 different days. Is Lana Del Rey?
Not 3 or 2.
I don't know. We'll mention Lana Del Rey and Tyler the Creator. I don't really care.
I don't really care.
I don't really care about
the Doja Cat's in the third one.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, that lineup is. I mean, Coachella is like, I don't know. Are you into Coachella at all?
I wouldn't go anymore. Yeah. Like I want to go just to see Lana, but then also I know the experience is gonna be bad. Where it's like people complain about the heat and shit. You know, like I'm okay. You know.
Yeah, where like you'd rather just go see Lana at a Lana concert. You know?
Or I just fucking smoke a cigar and in my front yard and just fucking listen to Lana. You know.
Nah, but that's not true because you would go see her.
No, I'm gonna go see her. No,
yeah.
I'll see her, but I'm saying like over Coachella though.
Yeah, over Coachella, of course.
Like,
oh fuck. Yeah, of course. But anyway,
what's that?
Annoying. Yeah. So I get what you mean. A lot of people are hating on the lineup.
Yeah, but they always complain
that she didn't make sense there. I think I want to
say.
So
who makes sense for them?
Exactly, because these new kids, they don't understand that Coachella used to be an alternative rock festival.
Yeah, like you were showing me the lineup in 1999.
1999, it was Rage Against the Machine. Beck headlined it. Like the Morrissey was there from the Smiths. Like that's what it was. It was like real alternative rock. So like for people to say like, oh, she doesn't make sense there, or like, oh, she's the past, like she makes a lot more fucking sense than.
Then you know who's gonna be there this year?
Yeah, say it. So
Karim Leon.
Yeah.
Like bro, like Karim Leon, like what's he doing there? Like I don't know, like. He's good in his own world, you know, in the regional Mexican music, but in Coachella, I don't get it.
That's what I'm saying.
And who else? Oh, Santa Fe Clan, like, what's that? I don't know. What's that guy doing there?
I don't even know.
He's like, he annoys me, Santa Fe Clan.
Why? Why does he annoy you?
I don't know. His appearance is like so like cholo gimmicky. Like, look him up. He's ugly.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Where like people hating on Lana, like,
but Lana makes sense. I'll see Peso Pluma since they're bringing stars from every fucking musical world.
Oh yeah, this dude looks like shit.
He looks like Sheen from Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, he does look like shit. He looks like shit too. Like,
yeah.
He's 24. Yeah. Yeah. Like, who is this kid? You know?
Yeah. Like,
I've never heard of this dude ever.
well, it's funny because
what's his biggest thing that he's done? Like, what? Why is he famous?
Some Mexican reggaeton rap. It comes on a lot of TikToks, which I don't know. Really? I mean, it's alright, but I'm not gonna fuck with it, or I'm not gonna fuck with him. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, for Lana to be getting that hate, like, you guys need to fucking shut the fuck up and realize that that's the type of music that Coachella should be,
and I know what
historically is. And also, Lana Del Rey has been on top of her. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of her, but she's been on top of her game for like the last fucking 10 years, 13 years. So like, put some fucking respect. She has been around longer than anybody else in that fucking lineup. So shut the fuck up. She's been around longer than, respectfully, than Peso Pluma, than fucking all the people you mentioned right now. So if you don't like it, just go see another fucking day.
But I know people are gonna get wet when she performs. Watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like, just keep your comments to yourself.
Yeah, or just shut the fuck up and know that you're a poser and that festival is not for you.
Yeah.
And stay your ass home and go to fucking Camp Flogna or go to fucking what's that hip hop one where people always die?
I know
the red something.
You mentioned it to me also.
Something like that. Like, ugh. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. And that's why I hate it when like cultures clash and they mix, because yeah, they mix, but are they mixing well? Like, I don't think so, you know? And that's what I mean by like,
historically not.
Yeah. Like last year when I remember last year I talked shit when like Fuerza Regida was in Coachella. Was it Fuerza Regida?
I believe so.
Yeah, like I talked shit because I knew that this is what's gonna happen. Where like, yeah, they're gonna have all these fools amontonados, but like, are they really getting over? Like, are they getting over with the crowd? Like,
it's only it's always like little groups. That's it.
Yeah.
If you see it, like from videos that I've seen, it's only like little groups. Like you don't have the whole arena, the whole field raged.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like they're not Michael Jackson.
No, 100%.
Michael Jackson would have killed it with every single. I think
that's a dumb comparison. Like,
I know,
it's just a music festival, you know.
I know, but I'm just saying, like if you really want to bring like people who are gonna fucking pop the whole fucking stadium or whatever they do it in.
Yeah, I just feel like that's the weird thing about festivals where, like, I'm not a big fan of them. Like this year, I'm supposed to go. Like, I have the tickets already. I'm supposed to go see System of a Down and like Slipknot in like this big festival. And there's way too many bands. There's literally like 50 bands on the lineup. And like when my girlfriend told me, "Oh, I got you tickets for that," I was like, kind of like, like why? Like I would have rather just prefer to go to Vegas than and just not do the fucking festival. And I'm thinking of like just having her resell the tickets which they will sell because it's System of a Down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like if I want to see System of a Down or Slipknot, like I'll go see Slipknot.
You know what I think about Coachella?
What?
I always think about Coachella as like somebody like. If Coachella was organized by a community or a channel, it would be from Me Too. Yeah, I feel like they would be the ones hosting and organizing the Coachella festival.
The way it's been lately, yeah.
Nowadays, yeah. I feel like they're probably like behind the fucking lineup. Like, what do the people want? What do your people like? You know?
Yeah, like all right, cool. Who do people give a fuck about this week?
They like Tupac and Chalino.
Yeah.
Have you seen that stupid meme? Well, how my lineup would be.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying, yeah. Like, relax. You're not the only one that listens to multiple genres.
Yeah. And if you do, you only listen to the ones that seem cool to the public.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not fucking... Your playlist is not groundbreaking and revolutionary. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I think Coachella is always like a closer... I would never go to Coachella. I think my festival days are... Well, I never had a festival. I go to a lot of concerts, but festivals were never really my thing. I would go to Swan Fest. I would go to Swan Fest.
I would go to the LA County Fair before.
Yeah, definitely. Dude, I know I should go. I wanted to go this year.
Go to the fucking Turkey Lake.
Nah, no, I'm not a big fan of turkey, though.
I never had one, but they look good.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not a big festival guy, and I know a lot of you guys might think I'm fucking crazy that I'm not fucking really interested in going to that festival. But honestly, like, I'm not trying to see 50 bands. I'm not trying to fucking stand for 9 fucking hours. Like, I'm not the biggest System of a Down fan. I know they're legends. I know like their famous songs like everybody else, but I'm not like, I was like, like I literally told Diana, I was like, like next time just tell me when you do this. Like, I didn't really want to do that. Like, and then so hopefully we'll just resell the tickets because I'm really not interested in going. Like, I don't really.
They're
care.
expensive too, huh?
Yeah, System of a Down's always expensive.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Well, we'll see. Let us know if you guys are going to Coachella, guys. But
Guess what?
stop hating on the homegirl Lana, all right? She deserves to be there. So fuck
Elizabeth
off,
Grant.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
Oh, I got you to hear Los Tucanes.
Oh, yeah, people think that's cool too now. Huh? Yeah.
But when we were in high school and junior high, they wouldn't like it.
I know. When your mom dropped you off playing that, you guys were fucking embarrassed, you know?
Con la cabeza agachada.
Yeah.
Like they lost a fucking final in soccer.
I kind of wish I was. I'm kind of glad I'm off tomorrow. I'm thinking of like buying the UFC fights just because I want to watch Sean Strickland versus Duplessis. Finally, the fight's coming up.
Are you gonna buy his merch also?
I don't know. That's what I was saying right now. But lately, so it was in Canada, the press conference. I want to say that's where they're fighting.
Yeah, they're fighting Canada.
And this, like, you know how Canada's like very liberal. Like, there's some guy who like asked him about his comments against like the LGBT community, and obviously like Sean Strickland was like talking mad shit because it's fucking Sean Strickland. You want me to play it?
Yeah, play it. Let's play it.
So that was pretty fucking crazy. This is Sean Strickland talking about the LGBT. You don't need to do that. Talking about the LGBT community. Right here, if I could find it. Let me go over here. But yeah, he's fighting that guy where they fought. Remember when they fought in the crowd?
I remember.
Yeah, when they got down. Yeah, that's the dude he's fighting. So it's going to be pretty wild, you know?
Things you said about the trans community. You said this past October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that you'd go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight, they'll have to accept me or denounce me when they know what and will know what they stand for. Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light. 10 years ago, to be trans was a mental fucking illness. And now all of a sudden, people like you have fucking weaseled your way into the world. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of fucking you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world's not buying your fucking bullshit you're fucking peddling. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Chicks have dicks. The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about, you know, who they could fucking school. I don't want my kids being taught about, you know, their sexual preference. Like, dude, this guy is the fucking enemy. You want to look at the fucking enemy to our world? It's that motherfucker right there asking these stupid fucking questions.
So I guess the guy tried to kind of put him in that corner where like, oh, like you sounded like a homophobic guy, and then like I feel like he didn't expect Sean Strickland to be like, yeah, I am fucking like, I mean, I don't fuck with it, you know, which I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it's fucking crazy. And he was getting people riled up. Like there were people running to the crowd like to shake his hand like he's Jesus fucking Christ. It was fucking crazy, dude. Watch.
Damn.
But when have you ever seen a UFC champion, George St. Pierre, or anybody else stick up for you fucking guys? I fucking do it. I do it. I am not chasing the Chinese check mark of Nike.
LeBron.
I don't give a about that. I care about you guys. I care about you guys being free. I care about you guys having freedom of speech. I give a fuck about you guys. And I'll tell you what, you guys are fucking awesome, and I cannot wait for this man to fucking go to war for you fucking guys. Let's go.
I don't think there's no way he's not the best promo in UFC right now.
He's a liberator.
Yeah, because he's Kobe if Kobe won fights.
Yeah.
Like, with all due respect, I love Kobe, one of my favorite fighters of all time, actually. But that's pretty fucking crazy to say that China thing and, like, the whole, like... I'm surprised he hasn't said anything about Dubai, too, but I'm pretty sure that's what he meant.
I think it was time to say China.
Yeah.
I feel like people should, like, expose LeBron James a little, you know?
Yeah, and expose everyone where, like...
Sitting during the national anthem, like, bro, like, come on.
Yeah, like, or, like... You're standing for things here, but like in China where they're literally like trying to take over Taiwan, like that's fucked up, you know? Like why? Like fuck those fools. Like they think everything belongs to them. Like they're just fucking bullies, you know? Yeah. And then South Park has that episode where like it's like the Integrity Saga where Marsh has the fucking weed farm, and he's getting all this Chinese money, and then like his family starts to hate him, and he goes, and they tell him like you need to say fuck China, and he's like. Fuck China. They're like, say it louder. And he goes, fuck the Chinese government. And then they take all his money away and stuff like that. Yeah. Because he was just getting paid, you know, with all that Chinese money. Whoa. And then he was like, China's actually one of the freest countries in the world. And then, like, he was just, like, being so fake for the money. Just being a whore, you know. But I think Sean Strickland is, like, one of the biggest fucking...
Yeah, they don't need China.
It's crazy. And his shirt literally... I wouldn't wear the shirt, by the way. It's a little too much for me.
It's also
personally.
like the people who wear like that brand. What's it called with the rifle?
Yeah, no, this is way worse. But Black Rifle Company.
Yeah, but it's also like that. Like, oh, this guy wants attention, you know?
Yeah,
For,
like
the guy that stepped gym in like 4 years ago. You know, like he still thinks he's tough. You know, he still thinks he has the guns.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're sad. Like homie, your girlfriend's cheating on you. You know?
Yeah. Like exactly, dude. Like the shirt says a woman in every kitchen and a gun in every hand. Sean Strickland 2024.
It's kind of dirty.
It is stupid.
I get the point, obviously.
It's Sean Strickland.
But it's so Sean Strickland.
It's so Sean Strickland, but like, okay, if Sean Strickland is wearing it, whatever, it's Sean Strickland.
He could wear it.
But if like the angry incel kid is wearing it, like, dude, like that's embarrassing.
And then lies that he's been doing jiu-jitsu for 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're that's embarrassing, you know? Yeah. But I don't know, man. I think
I'll wear it if I go to an event for Sean Strickland, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only time you'll see me wearing it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't like it's cool though, I think, but that's what people were saying, like.
But I do like his thing that he's actually still speaking about the real things that are happening in the world, regardless of political views or anything, you know, like.
Yeah, and the Canadian government is very like the Canadian media specifically is very like annoying. Mm-hmm. They're very like why are you asking the champion of the world about what he said? You already know what he's gonna say. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna go back in time in like the 1800s and ask a white person about slavery. I already know what he's gonna fucking say. You know, like it's a waste of time. I feel like the reporter thought like, well, I'm gonna get this fool, and in reality, like it backfired because he just started talking mad shit. And then now what? Like now this fool will never do an interview with you. He'll never do an article with you. He'll never do anything for you now. Now it's like, okay, like you wanted to look cool, so he shit all over you. And then next, like, okay, like what did you gain, you know? But so I'm kind of glad he did that. But I think he's gonna.
Think he's gonna win tomorrow?
I think he'll win tomorrow. Yeah.
Nice.
I think when this will come out, obviously it'll come out on Monday. It already passed, but I think he'll win. That Duplessis guy is pretty cool. I thought it was lame how they squashed the beef. Like, don't squash the beef till after the match. Like, why do all the relajo of fighting if you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Like, I was like, oh, like that's how I know the fight was real, because the people were saying like, oh, it's a work. Like, it's not a fucking work. But I don't know.
Hopefully he wins though.
I hope he wins too, because I want to keep this going. He's the only interesting UFC fighter right now.
Yeah, he's the one that's keeping UFC alive.
Dude, like, and then UFC 300 is gonna suck balls. Like, they don't have anyone. Connor's out. Chandler's not fighting. Jones is not fighting. John Jones is not fighting because they like to pretend John Jones is a draw.
Chandler's injured or what?
Well, he's not. He's only fighting Connor, and Connor's not doing shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have a star.
They don't.
What are they gonna do? Like, and this is a thing too that sometimes like the UFC or like they'll pretend like, oh, this dude is a star. Like, I don't think you guys know what a star is, in the sense that like Sean O'Malley is not a star. Like, fucking all these fools are not
Every
stars.
impersonation of like Connor, if somebody does it, they get so wet for it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like this guy brought in a suit, you know, with some rainbow ass colors. Like, oh, this guy's a star, you know?
Yeah.
Or this guy came with sunglasses to a ring or to the octagon. Like, he's a star. Like, they're so easy to target somebody as a star like that.
Yeah, it's too quick, and it's too like, you're lying to me. Mm-hmm. And you know how I know he's not a star? Because I've never bought a pay-per-view just for Sean O'Malley. Like, I would never do that. That's how I know he's not a star. I bought a pay-per-view for just Connor.
Yeah.
I'll buy a pay-per-view for just Brock, which I did for UFC 200. But now they're saying that like every 100 UFC is cursed. Where like UFC 100, like the main event sucked balls. It was like a couple heavyweights. And then UFC 200, well, John Jones got popped, remember? And then they did Anderson Silva versus Daniel Cormier, and it like legitimately sucked balls because Daniel Cormier just sat on him, because why wouldn't he? And then now UFC 300 is like also cursed, where like they don't have Nate Diaz, they don't have fucking Conor McGregor, they don't have Dustin Poirier, like Khabib, like didn't want to come back, like they don't have no one. Fuck. They don't have anyone. And that's what they were doing, where like they announced it like, oh, we brought back Jorge Masvidal for 300. Like, I don't give a fuck about Jorge Masvidal. I never gave a fuck about Jorge Masvidal. Even when he was winning fights, I never gave a fuck.
Do you think it's time for the UFC to start getting fighters from the PFL or from Bellator again? Because I think Chandler was a pretty good, amazing.
I feel like the pipeline. Fuck. I feel like the not pipeline. I'm sorry, sales fucking words. I feel like it's just so dry right now.
Even in the other organizations.
Like if I'm talking right now about the biggest organization in MMA, the UFC not having stars, imagine PFL, imagine Bellator.
You don't think that? Well, maybe like maybe they have a little star right there, a little diamond.
Yeah, there's always somebody, right? Who knows, right?
Like I said, like Chandler was one of the people who are entertaining right now at the moment, but not fighting.
But Chandler also came.
He was already
too little, too late.
Yeah, he did.
He also came too little, too late. Where yeah, thankfully Chandler is that fighter where no one gives a fuck if he loses because it'll be fun.
I just feel like UFC has to like look somewhere else, or maybe it's time to change like the way they develop fighters or scout fighters. Also,
yeah,
I don't know. So too. I think like they should hit more like how the WWE used to get pro wrestlers back then. How you were telling me that they would go look for football players, stars like varsity. Or also, what was it?
Amateur wrestlers.
Yeah,
definitely. Like
I think maybe they have to go old school and not be getting every little jiu-jitsu geek kid and this guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
I feel like se emocionan a lot with this guy has a black belt with this gym instructor. Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Exactly. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, and it's funny because Chael gets a lot of shit for that, where he's like, oh, this fool's a black belt. Like,
and one thing, my bad.
No. Just to give you an example. Like,
go ahead.
Like, Chael obviously has lost a lot of submissions, but like Chael has also like choked out fools like Shogun Rua, who's like a Brazilian like black belt, and like
so supposedly unstoppable.
Yeah, that's the thing that like Chael says. Where like, I don't know what the fuck a black belt is. Like, I don't care. Like, I just train. You know, I just do what my coach tells me, and I agree with that. Where like, oh, this dude is a black belt. Like,
and also my thing like. Who trains in the Institute Performance area right there in that ground?
I feel like
because I've known my bad.
Go ahead. No, you're good. Good talk.
Because to me now it's like, yeah, people say that they're in the Performance Institute, whatever. I can't think about the other little thing.
Yeah.
But who is really training them? Are they just getting coaches that have a degree in a certain aspect of the field, or what I think they should be doing is hiring like DC, Chael Sonnen, and like veterans of the game who know the game, or boxing coaches too if they want to master that art. You know, like maybe they should have Freddie Roach in there or somebody. You know, Robert Garcia.
Yeah, I mean, you had seen Freddie Roach. He was in GSP's corner versus Michael Bisping.
Having them like training like the new guys. You know, like developing them.
I don't think that's. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the talent is a problem because as sport evolves, there's always talent, right? But I think what for me with the UFC, it's like, okay, let's look at the top prospects. The top prospect that I'm telling you right now, he's going to be a world champion, Bo Nickal. He's that white guy who wrestled Gordon Ryan, who did the jiu-jitsu match with Gordon Ryan. Obviously, he lost, but he like suplexed him pretty fucking hard. It was a cool moment. Anyway, he's going to be badass, but then like you hear him talk, like he's still the same white guy with flip-flops who likes to grill and hunt. Like, like we get it. Like, I've seen that so many fucking times already.
Yeah, but to me, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's behind these guys? They, like you said, the talent's there, but who's really behind them? Because at the end of the day, you need to fucking sharpen their knives.
Yeah, and then also too is I guess what someone would say to me is like, well, not everyone's gonna be Ric Flair, not everyone's gonna be,
but you do want a healthy plate of people who are gonna fill in those gaps for like prelims, undercard, and then obviously the final fights. Like you want a stacked card in every card. Yeah. And I know that's Dana White's plan. Like, I know Dana White doesn't want some shitty cards. I'm pretty sure it pisses him off seeing the ratings of every fucking stupid-ass fight night.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, like this, like everything is the same. Like, oh, this is Magomedov from Dagestani, and this is fucking another, like, from Dagestan. And it's like, it's so, like, the same shit. Like, it's either, and this is the thing that kind of, like, I've noticed about MMA, and specifically UFC. It's like, it's either MAGA guys, Mountain Dagestan guys, blue collar American white boys for driving wrestlers, or like boring Brazilians that don't even speak English. Like, where it's like, oh my god, like shut the fuck up.
I want to see maybe like
have some fucking personality.
Like I want to see a legit Japanese guy like fuck these guys up, bro. I want to see a Mexican guy, you know, like like Brandon Moreno. Like I want to see more of those guys. Or maybe I want to see some fucking Division I wrestler, American wrestler that's been kicking ass. You know?
No, and they have those. But my point is like when they do get them, it's like like I said, it's like they're just so fucking boring.
Nobody teaches them.
Like I get it, dude. Not everyone's a character. I get it. Not everyone's chill, son. And I know like the MMA purists are probably gonna be like, oh, like you're not a real fan because you want like all this drama. I don't want the drama, but I at least want to fucking care why you're fighting. And
but that's what, at the end of the day, that's what sells the tickets.
Yeah.
Regardless if old school MMA fans like it or not. Like,
yeah.
What got into that fame? What got into a worldwide sport?
Yeah, no, 100%.
The entertainment.
Yeah, because I fucking hate that shit. Where
fighting alone doesn't do it. If it was only fighting alone, we would be watching World Star clips all day long.
Yeah, and then that's the thing that I feel like that's why they bring back foods like Masvidal and Tony Ferguson, where like, damn, like nobody cares about these new guys, and it's kind of like scary that right now I feel like the UFC is like 2008 WWE, where like Randy Orton, Edge, Cena, Randy Orton, Edge, Cena, Randy Orton, Edge, Cena. Like it's like fuck, like could we get like some new people, like could we get a new star, like could we? I feel like the UFC is in that weird position right now where like Masvidal is not young anymore. Ferguson's gonna fucking die in the ring one day. Like Conor doesn't give a fuck anymore. I don't even believe Conor anymore. Like what are they doing, you know?
They're gonna get David Goggins to fight
damn, dude, like,
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, dude, like Jesus fucking Christ.
The stadium's gonna be packed of alpha males.
Yeah,
who have to jerk off to fucking David Goggins videos all day
sick
long.
Ass alpha males, huh?
That depend on another man.
Alpha males that depend on another man. That like sweaty men yelling at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That need another man telling them how to live their life.
Yeah, I know. That's hilarious, bro. That's fucking funny, actually.
Andy Frisella versus David Goggins.
I know, dude. Fuck, bro. But I feel like ever since the TKO merger, like WWE has done their part.
Yeah.
Now UFC, like, what are you doing? Like, you're promoting fucking Slap Fight League. That's embarrassing to me too. That's super embarrassing. I fucking love Dana White, and I hope one day he doesn't hear this and he like hates me one day. But that's Slap League. I don't care how you want to say that. Oh, it does good ratings on TBS and this and that. It's fucking embarrassing. And I don't care what anyone says. And I will stick to that until the day I fucking die. I don't care that, oh, it's fun. Like, it's stupid to me, bro.
It might be fun to them, but also, weren't you trying to get out of the amateur era?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you were trying to get into the professional era where people respected the sport with these sponsors on your shorts, and you're going a little step back, you know?
Yeah, and then then people will make the argument where, oh, well, that's not UFC, that's Slap Fight League. I'm like, yeah, but it's so interconnected. They promote it in UFC. Where, like, I remember Joe Rogan was talking shit when they were forced to promote SummerSlam because they let Brock Lesnar fight for 200. Like, oh, I felt stupid, like, talking about wrestling while I was watching real fights. Like, but you don't feel stupid promoting two truck drivers slapping each other and they pop for cocaine and shit?
That's fucking funny.
It's true. Like, these fools are popping for cocaine, meth, like, those are your athletes, and I say that.
They consider athletes?
Yeah, like it's fucking ridiculous.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like it's fucking stupid.
I guess we're athletes too.
It's fucking ridiculous, and that's what I mean. That like, I feel like UFC has to step it up with their part now that they turn into TKO, because it's like, okay, what have you guys been doing? Like wrestling has been killing it lately.
Probably Vince McMahon is probably laughing his ass off.
Yeah, like probably like, hey pal, what's that slap? What's that slap fight league, pal? But yeah, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. I want something new in MMA. Like, it's sad that I don't care right now, because I was at a time where I cared about MMA more than wrestling.
Yeah.
And now I feel like it doesn't have shit on.
I've lost it too, where people will talk to me about MMA, but I'm like, honestly, like I haven't been keeping up with it. Like, there's nobody there.
And it's a little surprising how that you don't know.
Yeah.
It's been like that for me, where like I forget, like, oh shit, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking insane, you know?
Like, it's not 2015 where you and me were watching videos in high school, you know?
Yeah, like, every fucking day. And, like, we were excited for, like, the fights. Like, y'all would remember the dates, you know? And now it's like, I don't even know, like, who's fighting. Like, oh, did you watch the fights last night? And then I will feel stupid, like, oh, fuck, I don't know what's going on. But then it's like, that's not my fault. That's, like, the promoter and the company. Like, you need to bring me to watch it. Like, I don't fucking know who these fools are. And, like...
It's true, at the end of the day, they're selling something to you. A product to you.
Yeah.
And
also too, like, I don't care what, like, even like the media outlets that you can tell, like, they for sure push, in the sense that, like, man, my throat, that you can tell that for sure, like, the Nelk boys are like they're associated with fucking the UFC, right?
Yeah, that's who you have.
I'm not gonna watch the podcast. I'm not gonna have them have a fighter on and be like, dude, she ever been like a street fight? Like, you think you could beat up Bradley Martin? Like, I don't want to see that. I don't care. It's a waste of time for me. They can have Jesus Christ on the podcast. It's such a waste of time for me. I would never watch that. I don't care about The Ultimate Fighter. Jesus fucking Christ. Who the fuck cares about that?
It's another thing that's been
I don't care.
the Ice Age.
I don't care. Like, the fighters have been stressed, so we're going to take them out to go party. And then, like, okay, one fighter's going to get drunk and they're going to fucking not fight because they never end up fighting. Like, fuck, please stop with The Ultimate fucking Fighter. And that's another thing, too, where they pretend like I said, again, apologies. I love Dana, but Dana will tell you, oh, the ratings have been killing it. It's been a great season. It has not been a great season, dude. There hasn't been a great season since Uriah Faber and Conor McGregor. Like
2014?
Yeah, like, stop. Like,
9 years, almost 10 years ago.
It's not good. And something I hate is when, like, executives or, like, bosses pretend. Like, Tony Khan does that a lot, too. Like, oh, it was a great night of wrestling. Like, it wasn't, dude. Like, your matches sucked. Like, your matches didn't make sense. Like, let's be real. It was not a great night. Stop. And I feel like that's what they do a lot with UFC. Like, oh, the Slap Fight League. Oh, it's been going great. Like, the Ultimate Fighter, it's been going great. It's not great, dude. Stop it. Keep the Contender Series. Keep the free fight nights now and then. And make some fucking stars, dude. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's been... We'll see.
It's been dry, man. But
Yeah.
hopefully, I hope Sean Strickland wins tomorrow. But anyway, I have a cool little fan question. Nice.
Because I like these.
I do like them, too. This is a good question, actually. What's up, off topic? 3 seasonings you could have in your shelf. And only those 3. Paprika, garlic powder, etc. Examples like that. All right, you go first.
Salt, cinnamon. Because cinnamon, you can put it like, say like it's cold and you want to put it like on a little like coffee or like on arroz con leche, you know?
Salt, cinnamon,
and then salt goes with everything.
Yeah.
Regardless, like if that's the only seasoning you have, it'll make it good.
Yeah, salt, cinnamon, and what else?
And chili powder.
And chili powder. Okay.
Chili powder could go on fruit, you know, and other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Corn.
fair. I have salt, pepper, and oregano.
Oregano's nice. I think that's underrated.
Yeah, I think oregano. Even with like, I have like the seasoning. It's like oregano flakes, and you put it on.
I have that one. I have that one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like a secret or anything. But yeah, like I'll put it on like I have like fish and like steaks and stuff, and I'll put it on with some salt and pepper, and then fucking grill that shit on some olive oil. I bought olive oil too now.
Yeah, it's better than the corn.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good, and it's a good little mixer. But
less calories, and it's better for your brain also.
Oh really?
Yeah,
that's not why it's so expensive.
Yeah, but it's worth it because corn oil with time it does make you develop like Alzheimer and shit like that.
Oh really?
It's bad for your brain. Yeah.
Damn.
That's why I kept away from it for a long time. Well, we only buy olive and the grape one.
Yeah, I just started buying the grapeseed one.
Yeah, that's the one we buy. That's probably a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah. More nutrients.
Yeah, those are the 3 seasonings I would have: salt, pepper, oregano.
I think salt's the best one.
Salt, it can go on carne, on chicken.
Like that was money back then in the 1500s.
People went to war for that.
Yeah,
shit, you know?
fuck yeah.
What about 3 condiments? What would you do? 3 condiments. How would you ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard?
Mayonnaise, ranch, and mayonnaise, ranch, and ketchup.
Ooh, you're a ranch guy?
Yeah, I like ranch.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Mayonnaise, ranch, and ketchup. Okay. I think ketchup is a must. I don't like it when people are like, oh, if you actually like the fries, you wouldn't put ketchup in it. Like, I feel like that's stupid.
Yeah, so.
Like, I'd like ketchup. Like, I think In-N-Out ketchup is my favorite, fun fact.
Oh, really?
It's so good, dude.
Because it's warm.
Yeah.
The packages are warm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's because if it's warm, but I just think it's so good. Sometimes McDonald's ketchup I'm not a fan of.
Oh, really?
You know what? Now that I realize McDonald's ketchup is always cold as fuck. That's actually a good point, actually. I never noticed that until you mentioned it.
Yeah, because you notice the In-N-Out, they're always like warmish. I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because they throw them in the bag or I don't know if
I think it is.
Them. Yeah, but it's like really nice and it's a little saltier too, which I know is not good for you, but it's pretty good. I would do those condiments. I feel like I'm not a ranch guy, but I went to the Northwoods Inn the other day for the first time actually with Diana. And they made it comes with salad and bread, with every meal.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
It was really good.
Yeah.
So they had this salad where it was literally just lechuga drowned in ranch and like a little vinaigrette oil, and it was so bomb.
Really?
And I know it was probably not healthy because of all the fucking dressing, but I was like, this is fucking delicious. Like, and for me, I was like, oh, salad, that's a fucking maña, you know? And I had it, and it was fucking delicious. It's actually a really good place.
Ranch is good. I like it with wings and shit like that.
Yeah.
I gotta try it.
It was really good.
It looks so dead from outside.
Yeah, no, it's a big restaurant.
Oh, shit.
It's really big. It's like the size of... I can't think of something. It's like the size of like a small like Target or something. It's like really big. Yeah,
damn.
It's really big inside.
Oh, shit.
It's like a full bar. Like actually, I want to go there and like drink one day when we go out. It's like a full bar and like big selection and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was thinking like, man, that'd be pretty cool. Like go eat and then go to the bar. We should definitely try it next time. But yeah, anyway, the reason I brought it up is because I'm not a big ranch guy, but when they put that dressing, which I'm sure it was ranch, I was like, oh fuck, this is good. And then I was like, why is this so good? And I was like, oh, it's drenched in ranch. Like, no shit, it's going to be good, you know? I fuck with ranch.
Yeah, it is probably...
Do you put ranch on pizza?
Sometimes, but nah, I'm not too big on it. But I've had it.
Yeah.
I like buffalo sauce better. You know what?
Bomb.
I kind of want to trace ranch for buffalo. I like buffalo.
But is that really a thing? Buffalo sauce?
Yeah.
Like they're in bottles and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I never seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's a stupid question. Yeah, buffalo hot sauce. Yeah, it literally says buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like the Franks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Buffalo
a good
sauce
point.
is
Yeah.
bomb. I like that on pizza.
Yeah, buffalo sauce is good. That's my favorite like flavor of wings. It's always like mild buffalo or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Mango habanero, but they're too spicy.
Mango habanero.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I don't like spicy where like you're not even fucking comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. So
That's a great question.
yeah. So we have the shirts turned in already.
Yes, sir.
So we will be getting.
I think he's making them he's making the 203X already. So for people asking,
Yeah, no, we do have that size. So.
yeah, and then the rest are made already. So
yeah, man, it's been really good.
I love the design. Can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up real quick. This was a really good episode. Please follow us at Off Topic Podcast 34 on our Instagram. That is where we have our link tree and everything. And yeah, shirts are gonna be coming soon. We will update you guys like we did another video the other time. All right, guys. I'm Koba the Gorilla.
And I'm H.
And we're out, guys.